Let me show you how to turn visuals into a video. This is a perfect way to make slideshows, and you could do this with any existing images or any short video clips you already have. So I'm gonna press proceed here to show you how it all works. So I've created a folder called visuals to video here, and all kinds of different pictures and video clips that I have. These are just some of the other courses that we have. I've put those into this folder to make kind of a presentation, a slideshow presentation. And I have little video clips here, and I'll show you how to even edit these a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and select all these. I'm gonna hold down Shift on my keyboard. That will select everything in this folder. I'll press open, and it's going to take these 11 files that are selected, and as soon as I press upload, it's gonna go ahead and upload them one at a time. And you see, it was very quick here. I could also add tags to them to make them easier to find. I could add more files from here. I'm gonna proceed from this page. Now, this option looks a little bit different, but this page is the same. So the template library, you'll still have the exact same options. So I'm gonna just choose the first one, and I'm gonna create a regular presentation here. Maybe I wanna add this to a PowerPoint, for example, as a slideshow. And this takes me directly to the visuals tab, and I'm under my upload. So if I wanna add more here, I could go ahead and do that. And down here, the different scenes are created. So the different posters here for different courses, they got their own thumbnail like this. Different PDFs have a thumbnail like this. And I'll show you a video clip here too. So I'm gonna go to this option. Scene 11 is a video clip. I could go ahead and trim it because it's actually longer than I want. So I could cut out the beginning portion, and I could cut out the end portion. So I'm gonna make this actually a little bit less, and I'll press the check mark. So if you have any existing video clips like this, you could trim the in and out, basically the start and ending of them using this option, and you could always revert it back to if you change your mind. So that's gonna look like this. So what's gonna happen is, if I go back to scene 1, if I'm done with this video and I press download, it's basically going to play these scenes one at a time. And the duration for them is up here. So scene 1 will play for 5 seconds. Maybe that's too long. I could go ahead and change that to 3 seconds, and I could apply it to all scenes. So maybe my entire show now is only 3 seconds. Every single slide now is 3 seconds. But I could change one of them to be 5 seconds if I want to have a longer one and not apply it to the rest of them. So if you've ever created a slideshow manually, this just fast forwards the process a lot more. And you see right here, there's a little icon. This stands for music. So that means if I go to the audio tab, as usual, it's applied a music file that I could either remove by pressing X or listening to other ones and applying those instead. So as usual, if you press preview, it's gonna do a preview of your entire video, and it will go ahead and play your slideshow. Okay, I'll pause it here. So all these little lines are the different scenes. So that's basically the same length. Every slide is the same length. I could jump between different ones here to see what they look like. And it's actually added a bit of motion to them as well, which is kind of nice. I'll go ahead and press X here. So that will preview everything. And you could do a whole lot more from here. You could actually go to the Stories tab, and you could type out caption for individual scenes if you want. So for your video, you could type in for every scene a caption. And remember, under the audio tab, you could also add that AI generated voiceover. Right now, it's not gonna do anything because there is no script to turn into voiceover. But if you went to the Stories tab and add a text here for scene by scene, you could go ahead and do that. But this is really intended for the most part to turn images and videos into a quick slideshow. When you're happy with the results here, and remember, from our script to video section, all these are exactly the same. From formatting to branding, they're all the same. So make sure you refer back to that section if you want to make any changes. When you're happy with your slideshow, all you have to do is go up here. As usual, preview it before you do this, but then when the preview looks good, go ahead and download the video here. It's gonna prepare it, and it's gonna go ahead and export it. And the estimated duration is gonna appear over here. So let me hide this for a second. So this is just a 41-second slideshow, and each slide is about 3 seconds because I applied them to all. And if you go back to my projects tab, this project now appears over here. So make sure, go ahead and label it so you don't forget when this gets very crowded. As you see, just making this course, I have a lot of different untitled videos. So I wanna make sure I either delete projects I don't need, or go ahead and label these correctly and even create folders. And that's one of the fastest options I've ever found for creating slideshows here using visuals to video inside of Pictory.